this is Short Me Tina from shortmetina.com, doing a video recap for ticker symbol TSLA, Tesla. So stock reported earnings yesterday. Their earnings should not have been of surprise to anyone. Like, this company has been losing money for what? The past, how long has it been around? Or how long has it been a publicly traded company? For the past 8 or 9 years, the company has yet to turn a profit, right? Yet the stock is up, 2,000% since it IPO'd at around 17. Why do I say this? I say this to say, for those of you fundamentalists, please don't throw a fundamental story to me. I get it. Stock is not making money 100%. I get that. I understand. But from a technical perspective, people are still in the chart, right? People are still in the stock. Stock IPO'd again at 17. Currently trades at its peak, it was trading at $389. We had a bit of a sell-off. We're currently sitting at $299. So if you're a part of my premium community, we actually got into this trade, I want to say around, let's see. We had a little bit of a sell-off. I want to say we got into it around 300 to 310, right? I'm not sure exactly the month, but you know what? All right, definitely around here. We got into this trade early July with a buy point of 300 to 310. So if you go on my website, shortmetina.com, and you just search for risk reward, you'll understand, or you'll see that generally speaking, we take on 3% risk, meaning we're willing to lose 3% in order to gain 9%. However, I do believe the money's is made in sitting. If you have a winning trade, you have to hold on to it. If you have a losing trade, get rid of it like a bad sore, right? I don't know if that makes sense. You get rid of a bad sore, I'm not so sure. Anyway, so for this particular stock, we got in around 300. Stock popped up to 327, 330, which represents about 9% from our buy point. So I'm pretty sure I had some subscribers that decided to shave off there. That's their thing. That's up to them. I have nothing to do with that. But for the folks that held on, right, they saw a bigger percentage, right? Because the stock went as high as 389. So from 303, that's what, maybe 15 to 20%. And when I actually, I'm going to try to not use the word actually all the time. But when I alerted the stock, I said a couple of things. I said, well, one, I can see us hitting 9% in a relatively short period of time. But also, two, because this stock has so much momentum behind it. And because it's one of those, like, what I call cult following stocks, like, it has the potential to double, right? So while 330 was a good target, it even went almost as high as 400. I was actually looking for gold, right? And I thought that this stock had the potential to double and hit near 600, which is another 100% return on your money. So what happens, right? We popped up to 389. Some were calling it a double top. I thought it might have been a breakout, but it seems for now it was a double top. And now we sit here at 299. We went as low as 292 today. So what am I going to do? Am I giving up in Tesla? Absolutely 100% not. If you go back in the charts, right? If you go to the weekly and we pull up like the chart for the past 6 years, you'll realize, or you'll see, that we've had some like massive drawdowns in the past, right? Here, back in 2014, high of 291. We went as low as 181. 2015, high of 286, went as low as 141. We've had these massive drawdowns, but we've always managed to charge back. Now, like just about everyone, no one wants to see these massive drawdowns, right? You don't want to see it in your account. Who does, right? So when I alerted this particular stock, or when I suggested it, well, not suggest, but when I presented it as a possible trade idea, I said, If I go into this stock, I'm going into it as a speculative play. What do I mean by that? Meaning I'm not betting the farm. So, for example, if your account is, if you have a 25,000 account, you shouldn't have more than $700 in this stock. I understand it might mean that you would only have 2 or 3 shares, but if it doubles, if it actually doubles, that 700 is now worth 1,400, right? Trading is a marathon. It is not a sprint. It takes time to accrue wealth. It takes time to make money in the market. So for the folks that are betting, once again, using another metric, if my trading account was $100,000, I'm not putting $10,000 to $20,000 in Tesla. That's not happening. What I might put is anywhere from, $1,000 to $3,000. So if the stock goes bust, or if we have these sorts of big drawdowns where I'm losing, 30, 40, 50% of my account, right? So let's do the math. If my account is $100,000, I have $3,000 invested in Tesla, and I have a drawdown of 50%, on paper I've lost $1,500. Relative to a trading account that's $100,000, am I going to lose sleep? Absolutely not. I mean, obviously $1,500 is a lot of money, but relative to my larger trading account, it's I don't want to use the word insignificant, but it's not material, for lack of a better word. Okay, so what am I doing now? I used the word again, but I was anticipating a larger sell-off because I wanted to reload around this area, and I'm going to make it public. I wanted to reload right here, right around the breakout level of, let's say, 289, or rather, 270 to like 290. If the stock can dip anywhere between here, I'll take the trade. So that's that. So Tesla, I'm not sure what members of my community remain in this trade, but I still like it as a speculative play. I still think if this bull market continues, I can still see Tesla doing really big things. I mean, I don't want to throw out any kind of lofty goals right now to get anyone's hopes up. But in terms of a speculative play, boom or bust, I think this fits the mold. All right, Short Me Tina, shortmetina.com. Head on over to my website, sign up, become a member, and just to reiterate again, I am not bearish on Tesla. I am still a bull. I'm just waiting for it to get into my buy zone. If it gets around 270, 290, I'm going to pull the trigger. It's speculative. So I am going to define and control my risk, right? I'm not going to bet the farm on it. I'm not throwing my entire account at it. I'm not throwing 50% of my account. I'm not even throwing 10% of my account on it. I am going to, treat it as a play that can go boom or bust. And if it goes bust, I don't want to lose a lot of my money, right? 3% cap that loss. That's it. shortmetina.com. Thank you for listening. And as always, thank you for your support.